I'm not exactly the easiest person in the world to like, but I would just like you, just give me an opportunity here. He showed a photograph last week, and he said that for him it was just another Friday. Well, for me it wasn't. Because I know it's really easy to think that I was raised with a silver spoon in my mouth. I know it was really easy to believe that you people understand my upbringing. But the fact of the matter is, at one point in my life, the only reason I got out of bed in the morning was because of professional wrestling. Just like all of you, I love professional wrestling. I love AEW. And yes, you know what? That day meant more to me than just a Friday. That day meant everything to me. Let me go back a little bit in time. 2007, I'm 11 years old. I got a litany of learning disabilities. I have severe attention deficit disorder. Every single day in school for me was hell. But the one thing I was good at was football. I tried out for the team. I was one of, only 2 Jewish kids that tried out. And, shockingly, the coach decided to start me as a middle linebacker, and that meant everything to me, because for once, I thought I fit in. And then the next day at school, I'm walking the hallway of my school, and I see my teammates walking up to me. And I'm excited, because for once in my life, I actually think I'm gonna make friends. And they look angry. In their hands, they're holding rolls of quarters. And all of them decided to throw the quarters at me as hard as they physically could. And they said, "Pick it up, Jew boy, pick it up." I went home, and I cried, and I cried, and I cried, but finally I stopped because I realized today's Friday, and that means tonight I get to meet my hero at an autograph signing. My hero, the guy I looked up to, the best in the world. That day meant everything to me, and when I went back home, I made a promise to myself that I was gonna be just like my hero. I wasn't gonna be afraid to speak up for myself. This 5'0" ADD riddled Jew boy was gonna become the best in the world. Fast forward, December 2013, I've gotten stronger, I've gotten faster, I've got football scholarship offers coming at me left and right, but I don't give a damn, because all I wanna be is like my heroes. I wanna be a professional wrestler. I'm studying tape. I am watching matches until my eyes bleed. I'm practicing promos in the mirror. I am practicing promos in the mirror until my voice gets hoarse. January, you leave me. When I needed you most, when I believed in you, you left me. You left all of us. That's when I realized if the best in the world couldn't do it, why could some dumb 5'0" ADD riddled Jew boy? So I went to college like a good boy. I packed my bags, I drove off, and I quit on my dreams. And I buried my happiness deep down. I buried my dreams deep down until one day I'm in my dorm room, I'm scrolling on Instagram, and there's an account called The Wrestling Classic. And there's a photograph of my hero shaking hands with Bryan Danielson, the same guy who I believed in, the same guy who left me when I needed him most. I was livid. I packed my bags, I got in my car, and I made a promise to myself that day. I made a promise that I was gonna become the best in the world in spite. I made a promise that whatever outcasted kid at school who was getting bullied, had me to watch on his TV screen, and I made a promise that I wasn't gonna leave him high and dry, just like you did, you gutless coward! At Revolution, you can make me bleed buckets, but I will not quit. Because if I quit, then I'd be no better than you. And we all know that's not the case, because my name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and I'm better than you. And you know it.
This is the reason I came to Monday Night Raw, to be in this ring face to face with a man who says he runs the yard with the guy. And if you don't believe that, just ask him. He'll tell you. And why not? Because ever since he has stepped foot in a ring, he hasn't just been the blue chip prospect. He has been the blue chip prospect that has been protected against anyone and everyone that steps in his path. You're right. No, he's right. He's right. You don't need to fight me. You are the high exalted. Everybody back there knows it. Everybody out here still kind of trying to figure it out. And I'm what you would call a polarizing figure every week. There are people that cheer because they stand for what I believe in. And then there are people that boo because they don't. But with you, it's different. They go back and forth with you because when they look at you, they see what I see. A cheap-ass, corporately created John Cena bootleg. Listen carefully, young man. I'm not a battered veteran at the end of his career with a bad hip. I am the fastest, strongest, and hungriest that I have ever been in my entire life. This chump right here, he ain't the guy. Dude, you're just a guy. A guy trying so desperately to fill shoes that you never will.
Hey, how you doing, buddy? Good to see ya. Listen, man, I'm not out here trying to start a fight. The last thing I'd want to do is embarrass the icon in front of all these schmucks. No. I'm here to have a gentleman's chat. It's easy to fool a bunch of people who solve their problems with gun violence and incest. But you ain't fooling MJF. You're a bad person. Everyone who's ever been friends with you, they stay by your side through thick and thin. And yet when they need you most, where are you? I want you to understand something. No matter how many times people chant your name, no matter how bad these people want to see you come back and beat my face in, understand this. They can chant your name all they want, because if you come back, this is your future right here. You will always fall short. You will always be second best to me and me alone. Because I am the past, the present, and the future of professional wrestling.
This is tragic. We're all phantoms.
There's only one John Cena, and I'm still a bad, bad man.
This is tragic.
My name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and I'm better than you, and you know it.
This is tragic.
Ding ding ding, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, MJF. His opponent from New Westbury, Massachusetts, John Cena. And the match is underway. MJF, John Cena, one-on-one in the center of this ring. And MJF already starts off with the submission. But let's go of it. And Cena's got the submission locked in. And a double clothesline. Whoa. And they're trading blows. Leg drop by Cena. And Cena going for that power bomb. And he hits it. And John Cena's got the STF locked in. Trying to win this already. He's trying to put MJF away already. But MJF breaks out of it. And Cena's telling him, you can't see him. Belly to belly. And a shoulder tackle from Cena. And Cena counters the sleeper. 1, 2. Kick out by MJF. And Cena evades. Belly to belly. Overhead belly to belly. And another leg drop to MJF. Takedown. And John Cena's got MJF. Leg drop. And a reverse release German suplex. And Cena's going to the top rope. And a coast to coast leg drop. A coast to coast leg drop. And Hurricane Rana. And the punches to MJF. But MJF rolls through. 1, 2. And we have that. We have more punches. And a figure 4 from John Cena. And MJF taps. Here's your winner, John Cena. Well, guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.